In the heart of East Africa, a nation once full of hope was plunged into a nightmare. This is the story of Idi Amin Dada, a man who promised salvation but delivered a reign of terror, and the war that finally brought him down. But to understand the war, you have to understand the butcher who started it. Born in a small town in northwestern Uganda, Idi Amin's origins are shrouded in mystery. With little formal education, he found his calling in the British colonial army. He was a man of immense physical presence and a natural leader, quickly rising through the ranks. After Uganda's independence in 1962, he became a close confidant of the new nation's Prime Minister, Milton Obote. Amin was a man to watch. But a deep-seated tension soon erupted between the two men. Obote accused Amin of corruption and a plot to overthrow him. In January 1971, Amin made his move.
The members of the Uganda Army and Air Force decided to take over from the civilian rule because of the last arrangement which were made by the Dr. Milton Obote to disarm the whole tribe of Uganda except his own tribe Langi and Acholi. And also that is the point which brought all this problem. Opportunity to announce that although I have already stated that my government will allow full political activity by everybody in Uganda, it will however be obvious to us all that the present security climate does not permit, I repeat again, does not permit proper political activity. I have therefore decided that all forms of political activities such as public discussions, meetings, and rallies will not at the moment be permitted. They are therefore suspended with immediate effect.
Amin seized power in a military coup, declaring himself president. He promised a new era of democracy and an end to corruption. The people, tired of Obote's rule, initially welcomed him as a savior. But the honeymoon was short-lived. Amin swiftly consolidated his power, promoting himself to field marshal and declaring himself president for life. His regime became a terrifying paradox, a mix of buffoonery and extreme brutality. He expelled over 80,000 Asians from Uganda in 1972, shattering the country's economy. His paranoia led to the persecution of ethnic groups like the Akoli and Lango, and a staggering number of people, an estimated 300,000, were killed. The world watched in horror as he earned the infamous title, the Butcher of Uganda.
Amin was a master of manipulation. He used a populist, anti-colonial rhetoric to appeal to the masses while systematically dismantling any opposition. His bizarre public antics, like declaring himself King of Scotland, were often a distraction from the horrors happening behind closed doors.
The name, Butcher of Uganda, wasn't just made up. Idi Amin was cruel, killing disabled people and elders who couldn't work and throwing them into the river to be eaten by crocodiles. Rumor says he used to eat human livers and other organs. I've heard this a lot in East Africa. They even made a song about Idi Amin that says, "If Idi Amin dies, I won't cry. I will throw him into the Kagera River so he can be eaten by crocodiles." It's a song that has been going around for a while, and it explains the hatred the people had for Idi Amin.
I have only come here for 5 minutes. I have come as a president of the Republic of Uganda, and also I am speaking as a great man who is the conqueror of the British Empire. I wanted to confirm to you, I have liberated my country economically, and I am economically strong, and that is why I said I uprooted the British imperialism from Uganda, and Uganda is now pure Africa. We Africa, we have been weak because we allow ourselves, our brothers, to go and invite some country. But if the whole country in the continent of Africa can show an excellent example, like our beloved leader, His Majesty the King Hassan of Morocco, assisting President Mobutu when he's invaded. This is some point which Africa can prevent to bring in the other troops from outside. But some other country have been forced to get European forces into Africa because they tried to ask some African country they don't want. Some African country were the one who are confusing ourselves because we train guerrillas against our country. We force government to be in that. We wanted that particular liberation leader to be the president of that particular country, and that have complicated everything in Africa.
But Amin's megalomania would soon be his undoing. His long-standing feud with Tanzania's President Julius Nyerere, who harbored Ugandan exiles, reached its breaking point. In October 1978, following a minor border dispute, Amin made a fatal decision. He ordered an invasion of Tanzania. Ugandan forces, supported by Libyan troops, invaded the Kagera salient in northern Tanzania. They ransacked villages, stole cattle, and looted everything they could find. President Nyerere, known for his calm resolve, issued a powerful call to his people. This was not just a border skirmish, it was a war for their nation's survival.
Mimi nakuja hapa personally kupiga asante sana kwenu kwa sababu mulifanya kazi ya nguvu sana, kwa sababu pahali nyinyi napigana ilikuwa ngumu sana kushinda bitala nyingine yote. Kwa sababu nyinyi iko kampuni moja tu, hapana battalion. Munapigana na battalion 3 mzima mpaka munafungua njia kutoka Mutukula na ingia naye mpaka Kiaka kukwenda kumpa support kwa watu wengine. Pahali yenu alikuwa difficult. Mimi alikuwa nafikiri hapana weza kurudisha nyinyi nyuma, lakini mimi nafurahi sana kuona nyinyi yote munarudi nyuma na kupata jaraha kidogo, kwa sababu mulifanya kazi ngumu sana mpaka sasa. Tanzania na kusanyamaza kimya, na mimi najua bado kidogo commanding officer ataleta bendera ya Tanzania, yeye tamupa kwangu, alafu hii bendera inakwenda ndani ya command post. Alire moto! Moto! Alire moto! APC moto! Moto! Bendera ile ya brigade commander anapigana na Malire, yeye nampa kwangu hii bendera. Asante sana. Na hii bendera inaandikwa chama cha ufundizi. Lakini mimi nataka nyinyi napumzika na kukaa tayari. Siku ngine kama maneno itakuwa mbaya, nyinyi mtarudi, mtasafisha mpaka Dar es Salaam.
Jana ametangaza mwenyewe kwamba ni kweli majeshi yake yamevamia nchi yetu na yamechukua sehemu hiyo ya Tanzania iliyo kaskazini mwa mto wa Kagera, kwamba tangu sasa eti sehemu hiyo ni ya Uganda na itatawaliwa kijeshi kama Uganda inavyotawaliwa. Ndivyo alivyotangaza mwenyewe. Sisi ametusaidia katika kutangaza jambo hilo kusudi sasa kwa sasa ubishi uishe. Sasa hiyo ndiyo hasa. Tufanye nini? Tunayo kazi moja tu wa Tanzania sasa, tunayo kazi moja. Ni kumpiga. Uwezo wa kumpiga tunao. Sababu ya kumpiga tunayo. Na nia ya kumpiga tunayo. Apigwe Idi Amin! Apigwe Idi Amin! Apigwe Idi Amin! Idi Amin apigwe!
Tanzania president response was brilliant. He didn't just repel the invasion, he saw an opportunity to finally rid the region of Amin. He mobilized his entire military, and the Tanzanian People's Defense Force mounted a relentless counteroffensive. Scene 7.
Tarehe 22 Januari tumemtoa katika vilima hivi tulivyokaa. Wajibu wetu mkubwa kwanza ni kuhakikisha kwamba mlima ule wa Kagera tunaouona ni lazima tukuchukue na uwe mikononi mwetu. Kwa muda mrefu tumesubiri, na sasa tumepewa amri na amiri jeshi mkuu kwamba nyoka huyo lazima tumwangamize. Naomba tukubaliane, kama kuna mtu atarudi nyuma, tuna hiari kurudi nyuma, kuvunja ile daraja la Kagera na tukae huku mpaka tumehakikisha kwamba hakuna yeyote atakayerudi mpaka Idi Amin amekamatwa na kuuawa.
The Tanzanian army, bolstered by a determined force of Ugandan exiles, proved to be far more disciplined and motivated than Amin's demoralized and disorganized troops. They pushed deeper and deeper into Uganda, meeting little resistance. Amin's promises of victory turned to dust. In April 1979, the Tanzanian army entered the capital city of Kampala. The reign of Idi Amin was over. Amin fled into exile, first to Libya and then to Saudi Arabia, where he lived a quiet life until his death in 2003. He never faced justice for the atrocities he committed. The Kagera War, a conflict born from one man's unchecked ego, not only toppled a dictator but also left a lasting scar on East Africa. It stands as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences when absolute power falls into the hands of a madman.
I have all Ugandans at heart, and they love me, and they want me to save them from the chaos situation which is now happening in Uganda. I am not rich. I am one of the poor leader in the world, and my intention is to work for my people, but not for me. That is the reason why you know that if you check all banks all over the world, in Europe, in Asia, in Africa, in United States of America, you will never find account belong to me, because I work for the people of Uganda. I am a founder of the economic independence of Uganda. As a founder member and as a founder of the economic independence in Uganda, it will be very shame if I am to destroy my own town, capital city. They found all capital city is full, and they found Ginger, it is full, and therefore I directed my officers and the men of the Uganda Armed Forces not to steal, not to destroy any industry or any building, and we never withdraw safely. I was the last man to withdraw from the battlefield, and this is according to the military history. The commander of the battle is the last man to withdraw, and I perform my duty as a commander.